Hi everyone, welcome on board to Helper.tv.
When a powerful person, popular person, wealthy person, famous person is at his or her weakest point, vampires, wolves, your enemies will strike. Is this not the end of Deputy Senate President, former Ekweremadu? He went on a journey to procure kidney for his sick daughter. According to what we heard, it has not been verified. They said it is hereditary. So it is not because Ekweremadu's daughter took substances that caused the kidney failure. How true that is, like I said, it is not certain, because questions that was raised is, why didn't you ask brothers and sisters of your daughter? Why didn't you ask the rest of the siblings to donate their own kidneys? Why are you looking for someone else's child? A young boy, or let's say a teenager, because there is so much confusion, somehow was brought into the UK to donate his kidney. Has he been tested in Nigeria before offering to donate his kidney? Well, story changed. New shocking twist came into it. The young boy claimed that he wasn't aware and that he was told he would be brought to the UK for a job. He said someone approached him and asked him if he wanted to go to the UK. He said he was taken care of in Nigeria. They took him to a very big house, they fed him, and they eventually procured the visa that took him to the UK. This young boy ran to the police, and from what we know right now, allegations has been put on Ekweremadu and his wife is human trafficking and organ harvesting. Like I said, he was a former Deputy Senate President, Ekweremadu. Now, on Thursday, at the Federal High Court in Abuja, he accused the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, of being responsible for his travails at the London court where he is in detention. That is why I said, is this not the end of Ekweremadu? There was a time he was disgraced by members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, in Germany, Nuremberg. He was disgraced. He was pelted with eggs. He was chased away. Those were signs, but he wasn't aware or he wasn't conscious of it. The senator, who has been in custody in London over an alleged organ harvesting scandal, told the Federal High Court that the anti-graft agency, EFCC, wrote a letter to the London court that made the foreign court refuse to admit him to bail. Ekweremadu's allegations were contained in an application he filed before a Nigerian court seeking an order to set aside interim order granted in favor of the federal government of Nigeria, forfeiture of his 40 properties in the country and outside of the country. Yes, Ekweremadu, at least from what we have on our hands right now, what we know, he has 40 properties. This dude is wealthy. Of course, we know that there are other people who have much more. There are some that have 150 properties. It's not necessarily apartment, flat. It could be villas. It could be houses. It could be just any of that. Now, in the application brought by his counsel, Chief Adegboyega Awomolo, senior advocate, Ekweremadu claimed that the forfeiture order was granted by the federal government in error because the EFCC suppressed information and facts in respect of the properties. Specifically, the detained senator alleged that the Economic Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, fraudulently obtained the forfeiture order for the government by concealing information that the investigation on the 40 properties started as far back as 2008. Ekweremadu is going down if care is not taken. He is at his lowest point right now. People have alleged, they have said this. They said, when you take advantage of the people, when the whip of judgment, karma, comes knocking at your door, it will tear you to pieces. Ekweremadu is at his lowest point. Himself and his wife, they have been locked up in the United Kingdom, pending when their case will be tried. And from how legal advisors, observers, from how they have commented about this, it seems Ekweremadu might be going in for a very long time. Among others, he alleged that the Efcc was fully aware that he was in detention in London when the application for forfeiture of the properties were filed and argued. He said that the anti-graft agency deliberately refused to disclose to the court that he was in London detention and would not be able to counter the forfeiture request. The senator therefore prayed the court to set aside the forfeiture order and stay proceedings in the matter until he resolves his ordeal before the London court. However, counsel to the EFCC, Mr. Silvanus Taiha, senior advocate, denied that his client was behind Ekweremadu's ordeal, that EFCC knows nothing about it. He, however, admitted that EFCC wrote the London court based on a special request, adding that it was a normal routine for anti-graft agencies to exchange information that would be of help to one another. Tahir did not oppose the request for a stay of proceeding till Ekweremadu fully resolved his matter before the London court. He, however, vehemently opposed the request for setting aside of the forfeiture order. Justice Yang Edem Eko, after taking argument from parties, fixed January 11th next year, 2023, for ruling on this matter. I'm sure money is going to be thrown around, and we don't know if this is just trick. Probably they decided to quickly grab the properties in the UK all over to make sure to avoid the United Kingdom stamping their foot on Ekweremadu's property or properties. I don't know. The court had on Friday, November 4th, ordered interim forfeiture of 40 landed properties linked to Ekweremadu in some part of the country and outside of the country. Justice Eko issued the order following an ex parte motion filed and moved by Ibrahim Buba, lawyer to the Efcc. The justice granted the motion, ordered the anti-graft agency to publish the interim forfeiture order of the property in the National Daily within 7 days. The judge had directed anybody who has an interest in the forfeited property to indicate within 40 days of the publication of the interim forfeiture order on why the property should not be permanently forfeited to the federal government. The affected properties include 10 properties in Enugu, Southeast Nigeria, 3 in the United States of America, 2 in the United Kingdom, 1 in Lagos, 9 in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, 15 located in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. These people, they are extremely rich. What are your thoughts about this one? Some say they are just witch hunting him, that he has not done any of this. They said his hands, some are saying that his hands are not clean, that they have milked the people dry. How can you have 40 properties all over? Why? How did you come about this? Some of them will say that their parents were rich. Of course, we know getting into politics is not a joke. You must have had something, or you have a godfather. They say he's a thief, and that how come only you and 2 children? Well, I think he has more than 2 children. How come? How did you come about having this? This tells you, you see, when they say leg up, this is what they call much more than leg up. These children will definitely come to rule over you. Because if your parents already have 40 properties that we know all over, choice, location, not just local or some kind of low profile. If your parent already has this, what else do you want? And these are the ones we know. Not to talk of probably billions of naira or millions of dollars or euros, foreign currency that he has in his account. What are your thoughts as regards this? Let's meet at the comment section below. If you're just coming across this platform, tap on the subscription button, the red notification icon bell, very important. Please do tap on it. And if you've been with us, I say God bless and thank you.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.